Welcome all everyone for this irrigation engineering subject code 1615505, and today we are going to see about the yield calculation in the calculation of the runoff. Okay, in that we are going to calculate the yield by various methods and formulas. So I am going to explain you about that. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, I'm going to actually tell you a problem. Okay, actually note that correctly. So we are going to calculate the yield for that particular problem. Okay. Okay, a tank has a catchment area of 120 kilometers squared, out of which 20 kilometers squared is independent. The average annual rainfall of the catchment is 80 centimeter. The runoff of average bad year is 20 percentage of the rainfall for an average bad year. The runoff from the intercepted catchment available for this tank is 20% of actual runoff. Calculate assured yield. Okay, actually what does this problem means that actually a tank is there, actually a tank, a catchment area or a tank. Okay, consider it. Okay, actually there it catches a rainfall of 120 kilometers square. Okay, it catches, normally it catches up to an area of 120 kilometers square. Okay, and out of 20%, 20 kilometers squared is independent, which means that there is no water actually. Okay, so the average annual rainfall of the catchment is 80 centimeter they have given us. Okay, so the runoff of average bad year is 20 percentage, which means that on that particular year there is no runoff. That is, I mean, like there is a limited amount of runoff. The exact runoff that is on previous years were not expected on that particular year, so they are saying that it is a bad year. Okay, I'm going to repeat it for you. Actually, on that particular year there is not the expected runoff. Okay, actually there is a particular amount of runoff which is limited, or which is within within a less limit than the previous years. So they are saying that it is a bad year. Okay, so the bad year has a runoff of 20 percentage. Okay, the runoff from the intercepted catchment, that means that there is a nearby catchment from which the water is being intercepted, so it is called as the intercepted catchment. Available for this tank is 20% of actual runoff. Okay, what does that mean? That the from the intercepted catchment, the runoff from that intercepted catchment is 20%. Okay, to this main tank. Okay, calculate assured yield is what the some. Okay, so we are going to calculate the yield by the particular formula that I am going to teach for you. Okay, kindly listen it. Okay. Okay, first they have given our total catchment area in the sum, which is total catchment, which is 120 kilometers squared, that is CA, catchment area CA. Okay, then they are saying about the independent catchment area that I have previously told you. What is the independent catchment area? Actually, if you have any doubt, you can repeat the problem and you can see. Okay, 20 kilometers squared and intercepted CA, which they have given is 100 kilometers squared. Okay, so next is we are going to actually find the I mean, this intercepted CA we have found by minusing 120 minus 20. Okay, so this is the intercepted CA. Okay, which is 120 minus 20. I will write for you. Okay, this is our intercepted CA. Okay, then actually we have found the intercepted CA, and we are going to find the average annual rainfall for the bad year. Okay, they have given us the average annual rainfall, that is total rainfall they have given us. We are going to find the rainfall for the bad year. Okay, rainfall for bad year, which is 80% of average rainfall. Okay, 80 percentage of average rainfall, which is 80 divided by 100 into 80. Okay, right? Can you understand it? 80 percentage of 80. Okay, 80 per, okay, then now we are going to calculate the rainfall, which is 64 centimeter. Okay, then we are going to find. All right, we have calculated up to runoff and the intercepted catchment area, right, in the previous slide. Now we are going to calculate the runoff. Okay, actually please note it, this is an important sum. Okay, the runoff we are going to calculate. Okay, first we know the independent CA, right? The independent CA value is what? 100 kilometer squared, right? Independent CA value is 100 kilometer squared. So the runoff for the bad year we already know, which is 20%. They have mentioned, right? 20 divided by this 100%. 20 divided by 100 into 64 centimeter is our rainfall which has happened in that bad year. Okay, 20% is the amount of water or runoff that we have received in that bad year. Okay, so we are going to find the runoff for this independent CA through this rainfall. Okay, through this bad year rainfall, how much runoff has happened to that intercepted catchment area is what we are going to find. Okay, I am repeating it. From the bad year, the amount of rainfall which we have received and which has been gone through that independent catchment area as a runoff is what we are going to calculate. Okay, understand it. So 20% is nothing but our bad year's runoff. Okay, so 20 divided by 100 into 64 centimeter is our bad year's rainfall. Okay, so by this we are going to calculate the runoff. Okay, so that is 12.80 centimeter. Okay, then actually the independent after finding this this 12 point with this 12.80 centimeter we are going to calculate the intercepted catchment runoff that in that occurred on that particular runoff area. Okay, we are going to calculate that too. Independent CA we have found out, intercepted CA we are going to find it. Okay, independent intercepted CA which is runoff 20 divided by 100 into this 12.80. Okay, just substitute it and you will get the answer, which is 2.56 centimeter. Okay, understand it. So next we are going to find the yield, which is our final thing we are going to calculate. Okay, so yield we are calculating from independent CA. Okay, independent catchment area we are going to find it out first. Okay, so it will be like runoff into CA, which is 12.80 into 20. 20 is nothing but the 20% which is being given in the problem itself. Okay, if you have any I mean the area, the catchment area which is given in the problem itself, this is runoff from the intercepted catchment, independent catchment, and this 20 is our catchment area. Okay, that is already given in the problem itself. Okay, so by multiplying this we can get the independent yield. Okay, which is 256 hectare per meter. Okay, then we have found out for independent. Okay, now we are going to find out for the intercepted CA. Okay, which is equal to runoff into catchment. Okay, which is 2.56, which we have found out as intercepted catchment area runoff, and this is 100. 100 is our intercepted CA's total area, right? That is being given in the sum, and I have written it in the first slide itself. If you want to refer it, you can refer it. Okay, 256 hectare per meter. Okay, all right, this is our yield, and we are going to find the total yield, which is adding the two yields we will get the total yield, which is 256 plus 256, which is 512 hectare per meter, which is our final overall yield. Okay, all right, next let's proceed to the next sum. Okay, all right, this sum is going to be an interesting problem because we are going to use two new formulas in it, which is our Binnis and Strange's coefficient. By using that, we are going to find actually the yield. Okay, actually calculation of yield. Okay, the two sums that we have seen now are calculated yields. Okay, this is our second problem. Okay, you kindly make a note. Okay, these problems may be asked for you because these are very important. Okay, then now I am going to read you the problem actually. So note it. Calculate yield from 300 square kilometer catchment area of good type having rainfall 73 centimeter with 75% dependability from following data. Okay, now what they have given in the problem are our total square kilometer of area of catchment. Okay, that they have given, and they asked us to find the yield of that particular catchment area, and they have mentioned that the rainfall is 73 centimeter with 75% dependability. Okay, they have completely explained that, and they have also given us the Binny's coefficient and the Strange's coefficient according to that various rainfalls. Okay, so we are going to find the yield for this particular sum. Okay, okay, I will write you the tabulation that they have given in this sum. Okay, if you want to repeat the sum, you can sure repeat that. Okay, rainfall, Binny's coefficient that they have given, Strange's coefficient that they have given in terms of percentage. Okay, 70 here rainfall, 75, 80 here. Binny's percentage is 20.00, 75 opposite it is 27, and 80 opposite it's 29, and Strange's it's 24.0, and for second one it's 26.3, and the final one is 28.5. Okay, now what they have given is our rainfall. They have already mentioned in the problem for that particular area is rainfall P is 73 centimeter, right? So yield from CA, which is yield from the catchment area, which we have to find. Okay, so the catchment area they have given, which is 300 square kilometer. Okay, then we are yet to calculate the runoff. Actually we know the area and also the rainfall, so we are going to calculate the runoff. Okay, I am going to explain it in the next slide. Okay, all right, now we are going to calculate the runoff. Okay, so the runoff formula is R is equal to 0.84 into P minus 30.54, right? So 0.84 into our rainfall, you know, which is they are given in the problem, which is 73 centimeter minus 30.54. Okay, calculate and you will get this answer. Okay, refer it, 30.78 centimeter. And now we are going to apply the Binny's, okay, to find the yield. Okay, Binny's coefficient. Okay, Binny's coefficient from the table they have given. We are going to calculate using the formula. Kindly make a note of this formula. K is equal to 20 plus 20 is nothing but the first rainfall value. Okay, 20, which is they have given in the Strange's first value. First value is this 20. Okay, this 20 plus 27, which is the second value from the Binny's, 27 minus 20, which is the first value, divided by the rainfalls. Okay, 75 minus 70. Okay, into 73, which is 73 is nothing but our overall rainfall for that catchment area, which we already know, 73 minus 70. Okay, I will write the formula for you. The formula will be looking like this. Okay, P1 plus P2 minus P1 divided by our rainfall, our this is our coefficient R. Keep this as R1 and R2. Okay, R1 R2, and our P1 is our P2 will be this P2 minus P1. Okay, into P minus this value of P1. Okay, all right, this is our formula. Okay, don't confuse, this is our formula for Binny's coefficient. Okay, then we are going to proceed for the solving of this problem. Okay, so the value will be like 24.2 percentage. Okay, 24.2 percentage is our value by Binny's coefficient, and we are going to find the runoff value for this Binny's value. Okay, okay, the runoff by Binny's is runoff by Binny's percentage is K into P, which is K, which we have found out on the previous slide, which is 24.2. In percentage it is there, so we are putting as 24.2 divided by 100 into P, already we know, which is 73. Okay, right, that is 70.67 centimeter. Okay, calculate. Okay, then by Strange's, okay, by Strange's coefficient, K is equal to the same formula only. Okay, we are going to repeat according to Strange's, which is 24 plus 26.3 minus 24.0 divided by 75 minus 70 into 73 minus 70, which is 25.38 percentage. Okay, for this formula you can take this as actually this one here, you can keep it as L1 plus, we can put, which is L2 minus L1 divided by our rainfalls, which is P2 minus P1 into P minus P2 minus P, that is whole P minus our P1. Okay, this is our formula for this. Okay, now we have found the K, and now we are going to find out the runoff by Strange's coefficient. Okay, I will show you it in the next slide. Okay, alright, now we are going to find the runoff. Okay, runoff by Strange's percentage is equal to K into P, which is 25.38 divided by 100 into 73, which is actually in percentage, so we have converted as 25.38 divided by 100, and our value will be 18.58 centimeter. Okay, then now you are going to take the minimum value for finding the yield. Actually minimum value of runoff you are going to take, so minimum value is in Binny's. Okay, so we are taking Binny's coefficients runoff. Okay, adopting least runoff. Okay, adopting least runoff, which is 17.67 centimeter. So yield from the catchment area is runoff into CA, right? So runoff you already took, which is 17.67 into this catchment area value, which is 300. So you will find the value as 5301 hectare per meter. Okay, this is our value. Okay, kindly note it. Okay, this sum will be coming for the exams too. Okay, fine. Okay, now we are going to calculate the MFD. Okay, MFD that I have already explained you in the previous formulas itself. What is MFD? Which is the maximum flood discharge, right? So we are going to calculate it by using the English and Dickens formula. Okay, so this is an important sum. Okay, I will show you how to calculate the values. Okay, now I am going to say you the problem. Okay, note it. Calculate the maximum flood discharge for 1000 kilometer square catchment area in Ghat region. So I have explained you various types of regions, that is Ghat and non-Ghat regions. Okay, they have mentioned this is Ghat region. Okay, and they have mentioned the average rainfall of 200 centimeter. Okay, the problem will go again like this: calculate the MFD for 1000 kilometer square catchment area in Ghat region having average rainfall of 200 centimeter. Okay, this is our problem. Kindly repeat the problem if you have any doubts. Okay, so I will write the given data from the problem here. Okay, this is our third problem. Given data here is the catchment area they have given, which is 1000 kilometers squared, and rainfall value they have already given in the problem, which is 200 centimeter, and they have also mentioned the region which is Ghat region. Okay, so first we are going to calculate the MFD using, they are asking our MFD. Okay, maximum flood discharge, that is what they are asking us. So so we are going to calculate the MFD using this English formula. Okay, English formula, which is Q is equal to 123 A divided by root of A plus 10.24. You already know which is A is CA is equal to 1000 kilometers squared. Just substitute the value, you will find the value of Q. Okay, kindly understand it. 1000 plus 10.24. This is an important formula. Please memorize it. Okay, 3869.8 meter cube per second. Okay, this is our formula for English. Okay, now we have found out the MFD using English formula, that is maximum flood discharge. Now we are going to find the same using the Dickens formula. Okay, I am going to explain it in the next slide. Okay. Okay, now we are going to find by using the Dickens formula, by Dickens formula, which is Q is equal to CA power 3 by 4. Okay, so constant you can assume between, the C is the constant. Okay, you can assume between 2 to 40. Okay, assume the values. Okay, whatever value you can assume it. Okay, so Q is equal to 25, I am assuming, into 1000. Okay, this area already we know, which is 1000, which is already given in the problem itself. Just put in your calculator and find the value. Okay, the value will be 4445.7 meter cube per second. Since it is discharge, its indication is in unit is meter cube per second. Okay, then we are going to take the maximum of these two. Okay, so the maximum value here is the Dickens value, which is maximum flood discharge is 4445.7 meter cube per second. Okay, this is the way you are going to find the maximum flood discharge for a particular catchment area. Okay, kindly make a note, these sums may come for the exams. Okay, all right.